What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Ultimate Team. This is episode number 33, and today, guys, I have a bit of a different video to the usual ones in this series. I decided to do a dual commentary with Eldenero90. It is a game against him, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. If we can hit 300 likes on today's episode of Ultimate Team, then I will upload an episode of Career Mode today. So if we can get this video to 300 likes, I will upload an episode of Career Mode for you later on this evening. But regardless, I really hope you enjoyed today's episode, and be sure to check out Eldenero. His channel will be in the description. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you hopefully tonight for another video. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know whether to use my skill team or my Premier League side. I'm tempted to use a skill team just because it would be good to humiliate you live on air.
Live on air in 5. Yeah. Well, I'm using a silver team.
That'll kind of make it a bit more balanced.
Yeah.
Yep, let's do that. Alright, I'll be black and you can be pink.
Classic.
Classic Docklanders.
Classic Reservoir Dogs. There's a joke that like 4 people will get. Oh, you've got Bernard as a striker, eh?
Yeah, I know. Pace abuse.
Yeah. Ronaldinho as a CM, eh?
Yeah, I know. My whole team is skillless, mate.
And they're all out of position.
No. I think Carlos Eduardo is in the right position.
You've got Daniel Sturridge in goal. What's that all about?
Right, let's fucking do this.
Yeah.
Right, let's get to the questions as well. The first question comes from when my favourites list opens. Andrew Brennan, and he says, where are you both from?
Oh, I refuse to answer that question. I'm from County Dublin in Ireland, specifically a place called Swords, which is right next to the airport.
Yeah, and I am from...
Hell.
Let me just think. No, I'm from Buckinghamshire, which is a region in England. It's in the southeast, and it's really,
that's the type of place that, as like a foreigner, when I go to England, Buckinghamshire sounds like literally like the poshest. Like I imagine like rivers of tea, and like it rains crumpets and all. Like
yeah, parts of it are posh, but the town I live in is really, really posh. It's like proper like upmarket snobbish county, like does not fit in with my working class standard at all.
Really?
Yeah, people out there just spit on me because I'm such a fucking poor person.
Yeah, sure, that's why.
The next question comes from Pumis, I think it is, and he's a long-term sub.
Yeah,
and,
I like that guy.
Yeah, I know, he's been fun. He used to abuse me like all the time.
Well, in fairness, you had it coming. No, I don't know. I don't think he ever did that to me, but I definitely recognize the name. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is a cool guy, but he used to abuse me all the time, and I could never work out whether he was being sarcastic or not. And then one day he just said, "Nah, I'm just joking, mate." And then he started being really cool.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I know. It was really weird.
So what was his question?
Oh yeah, his question says, "Why did I take a shot there? I was actually through." And I said, "Oh my god, is this?
What
You're
a
a
save.
dickhead." How the hell? It's every single time I play you, your goalkeepers are insane. Anyway, Pumis says, are you going to continue with your life as usual in 2014, or do you have any plans for 2014?
I want to like, I don't know. When I heard like your life as usual, like, no, I want to try life on drugs for the whole year. I don't know. I honestly, I want to do something different. I just don't know what it is yet, you know. Like, but I do want a change in my life because I feel like I've. Oh yes, that went wide. I don't know. I feel like I'm too set in my ways right now, and I'm too sort of. I'm not active enough with certain things. You know, I don't know. I don't even know if it makes sense. I think when the end of the year comes every year, I'm always like, oh, I need to get proactive and do all this shit. But at the end of the day, I never end up doing it. So I don't know. What?
Nah, I'm kind of similar. Like I need to do something a bit more worthwhile. Like, oh, what was in then? I need to kind of. You see, the thing is, I want to say like I have to get a job this year, but it's like I really don't. You know.
Yeah.
Like I want to say yes, this is the number one priority. I get myself a full-time job and I start earning a good income on a regular basis. But then I think, to be honest, I kind of don't because I still get, you know, even though it's a poor financial income, it's still a regular income, and it helps, and I don't really need to be in a place because I've got savings anyway. I've got I've got some savings. I don't really need anything. Do you know what I mean? I don't need anything. It's whether I want to do it or not. And quite frankly, I don't really want to get a job which makes me miserable. So unless I can find a job which I'm happy in, which let's be honest, I probably won't because you're going to score this goal, and I'm really pissed off at you. Oh, what a great piece of goalkeeping!
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. He smothered it.
No, he didn't. It was a terrible piece of attacking.
Yeah, well. I like seeing it. But yeah, like I don't really need to do anything other than just keep on going where I'm going right now, and hopefully it will turn into a like what I'm talking about is YouTube, obviously.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
You didn't know, but I you know, it can just keep on improving, and you know, I'm not going to say like in a year's time I'll be able to live on YouTube money, but for the time being, it just improves, and my experience on YouTube improves, and that's all I really want, to be honest. So.
Yeah, I understand. I sort of feel like sometimes, cause I don't have a job either. For anyone who doesn't know, I sort of feel like I'm not contributing enough to society, or it's kind of like a weird. I just feel like I'm not being the best version of me at times, and the main time that I feel that, like, obviously it's going to be amplified times 10 when it's the end of the year, and you have this.
Yeah.
Like, I saw this tweet earlier it was actually from Anonymous, and it said it was cheesy as fuck, but it still resonated somehow. It said, tomorrow is the first page of a brand new book, make it a good one. And like, it definitely does feel like a blank canvas, and like, you know, going into a new year, it just feels like it's a new thing. I don't really know why. I guess it's just because that ideology gets forced on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you kind of feel obliged to do something about it for a new calendar year, you know.
Yeah.
It's like when people say, you know, at the start of the month I'll do something different, you know.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of track your progression whilst you're going on.
Yeah, that's it pretty much, yeah. And as well as that, my aunt got me a calendar, which, I've had loads of calendars, like, all the time, obviously, but this one has little spaces where I can write in what's happening that day. And that just adds to the whole blank page bit, you know.
You got to fill it with something.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Yeah, it feels like there's kind of there's more choices and opportunities this time. I don't really know why though. It's kind of stupid when you think about it.
I guess just the more you go on with your kind of like, I was gonna say your nothing life, as if you've got nothing at all.
The more you persist with your miserable existence.
But no, the more we kind of continue as like, because we kind of have the same kind of, I wouldn't say daily routine, we have the same kind of like focus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The more we do it, like the more it kind of becomes to the point it's so consistent we need to change something, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anyway, he asked another question that says, is there anything you guys look forward to in 2014?
For me, there is actually something, but I don't know what it is. So how much am I really looking forward to it is what I'm asking myself. I think it's a Oh yeah. It's my friend's band are playing in a pretty big venue in Dublin, and I'm really looking forward to that. That's the main thing that I'm looking forward to. It's in March on the 16th, so.
If anyone wants to come with me.
Yeah, if anyone wants to come. It's sold out, but still, you know.
Oh, how did you block that?
Because I'm a fucking god.
Is that Mangala?
No,
it's not.
No, I don't have him in this team. I don't even know what the guy's name is. I think it's like Meow. No, I don't know what it is. It's
Oh god, I'm getting chances but I'm not taking them. And that's just shocking.
That was horrendous, yeah.
I'm not really looking forward to anything. I had an Ask FM question from Ask FM, because those are the only people that ask me questions. And it said it was the exact same question, and I just put the possibility of death. But that's not really something I look forward to in 2014. That's every year.
Side note, by the way, I answer pretty much like any question that is to do with choice, or like when people say like, I don't know, there's some people on my Ask FM who love the band Bring Me the Horizon, and I always get these questions like, Bring Me the Horizon or this band? And my answer is always just death. I don't know why. And same, anytime I get a choice question that I can't answer, I just put death. So I can relate to that.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really interested in anything. Like, nothing's exciting me, nothing's... Do you know what I mean? I'm not sitting there like, oh yes, in March I'm going to go see an Oasis tribute band so I can laugh at them. Like, I've got nothing planned, and I don't really care about the year. It's just another year that's going to be inevitably filled with either a lot of disappointment or, you know, a couple of good things. So hopefully it's the latter.
Well, positive attitude and all that. Yes, keeper.
Wow, I went to shoot and I just didn't press like my thumb was on the circle button, and I thought, no, I'm just going to delay it by 0.2 of a second, and it was obviously too late.
I hear that.
I'm such a twat. Like, I have so many chances to score, and like, I would win the majority of my games if I would just shoot. What are you doing, Gabrielle?
That's something I do all the time right there. When you, like, prematurely lunged.
Yeah.
I've done that a billion times. It cost me so many goals, because it's so hard to get used to the fact that in FIFA 14, you have to do everything on point at the exact moment that it happens.
Or else you'll get caught, or else they just, like, dive for no reason, you know?
Yeah. And
it's annoying as hell.
It really is. I fucking hate it because I'm just not used to it. And as well as that, when before your player actually runs onto the ball, you can prematurely skill, like you can, prematurely feign what way you're gonna run and stuff.
Yeah.
But you can't do anything else. You have to do it at the exact moment, and it's really stupid.
Yeah, the next gen, like the step up is really really good, but there's a couple of things that are just really frustrating, and that's definitely one of them.
I think FIFA has always just had stupid little frustrating shit. Like the fact that it defaults to the offside player every time you play a true ball.
Yeah,
How fucking
that
annoying is that? Ugh, ridiculous. That's a penalty or something, ref.
If this goes in, that's good.
Oh,
my! I knew that ball was going to go all the way to the guy running in there. I knew it. Anyway, the next question is from Connor Higgins, and he says, "Are you going to push to get bigger channels, or are you happy with your subscriber base as it is?"
I'm gonna upload lots of pornography. Nah, I'm happy with where I'm at. Really, I don't really see a future in YouTube for myself, though. I just really like that I can relay information and that people can relate to it. That's pretty much the fact that I can express myself and what I feel about things. That's all I really want from YouTube, is just a platform to do that. I don't really see it being a job for me ever, so I'm not really bothered.
Like a few months ago, I would have had the exact same answer, but obviously my channel has improved quite a bit since FIFA 13, and it's kind of like, because I don't want to sound like a money whore, but like the more and more like my views go up, the more I kind of realize that like now there's like, it was a dream to live on YouTube money. It was always a dream to do that sort of thing, but now my income could actually be classified as better than a part-time job for some people.
Yeah.
And that kind of makes me think, well, to be honest, I'm just going to blast this because I think Bernard's really quick and he could get away.
He won't.
Oh, you dick. Now it kind of makes me think I've got to stop saying it's a dream, because there's actually a chance it could be a reality,
Which is awesome. Like, you should absolutely pursue that.
It is, and I am going to pursue it. Like, I'm not just going to say, well, now's the time to quit while I'm ahead. It's still going to be pursued, and I'm always going to try and get a bigger channel, but I'm just desperate for the content to not suffer, because, now I can start thinking about it as a financial gain, just as much as a hobby. It's kind of hard to keep that balance, as anyone would tell you. As anyone that, gets big enough on YouTube would tell you, it's hard
definitely
not to be seen as a money whore, but I'm always going to try my best to make sure that the content is regular, entertaining, and good for you guys, and hopefully it always will be.
That's the thing. One thing about YouTube that I really despise is, I guess it's just because it's mostly a younger audience, but the term money whore, like, it's not actually a term. It doesn't exist in any other industry in the world. Like, there is no such thing as a money whore. How did that not go in?
Fuck's sake.
But like, money whore. We're like, what the fuck is a money whore? It's not even a thing. It's only applicable on YouTube when somebody makes a video that they know will get views. But when you think about it logically, like, have you ever uploaded a video and thought, well, fuck, I hope this gets no views? Like,
yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous.
Like, views is exactly what you want. And like, so if you make something to attract a lot of people to your channel, that's symbolic of a commitment that you make when you make a YouTube channel. Like, I want progression here and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
To me, it's like, if people are unhappy that other people upload videos just for the sake of views, and I'm not talking about things where, there's tits in the fucking thumbnail.
Yeah.
I mean content like pink slips and stuff. When people complain about that, like, oh, he knows he's going to get views for doing that. Like, if there's more likes than dislikes on it, then you don't really, like, you're in the minority if you're saying he's a money whore. You're not correct.
Exactly.
Like, you're not profound. You don't have this amazing insight that nobody else has, that, oh my god, this guy is making money, therefore he's totally immoral and unethical and all. Because it's pretty much just bullshit, like, all the time.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, as soon as YouTube becomes, I haven't scored yet, a financial gain for you, like, in any way whatsoever, you're automatically branded as a money whore. And it's like, well, what do you expect? Are they going to turn down the opportunity to earn money?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why would they turn that down?
Yeah, like, if you go into any job in an office or whatever, like, say you see someone straight away that you don't like, you'll still attempt to make friends with them because it's important to network in like these types of situations. Like, you get nowhere by just keeping yourself to yourself, really. Like, unfortunately, it is very much a, like, social society. But I forget where I was going with that. Yeah, so, like, if someone does that against the grain, like, and they feel like they're not usually such an extroverted character, but then they go into they go into the office and they manage to do it, and then they work their way up the company. Does that make them a money whore? Because, well, like, they're not usually extroverted characters and stuff.
Yeah, it makes no sense. It's just it's on the internet and nowhere else. You know, it's on the internet, and it's odd. People just need to understand that, you know, being on the internet and earning money is a thing now, and you've got to get with that, you know.
I think it is just the fact it's a younger audience who haven't been exposed to workplace and stuff. But that sounds so like condescending and patronizing to say, because like I feel like when I was 16 or 15, like I feel like I still had a fair grasp and sort of level-headedness about me, well, to a degree, but you know, I don't know.
No, I think you're right. I think a lot of it is to do with youth, and they haven't got the experience and knowledge of that kind of subject. But you know, the only way they're going to learn if they're introduced to it, you know.
Yeah.
But there you go. I still can't believe I haven't scored. I've had like 20 shots.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm not losing, but I'm not going to complain about it either.
Oh, come on, Jadson, man. I hate fucking Jadson. Everyone loves Jadson on FIFA, and I can't stand him. He's one of the most overrated players for me.
You should have gotten Bakali.
Oh, yes. Bakali.
Yeah, what a guy.
Yeah, I know. Next question comes from... we got through nothing. Next question comes from Jack Little, and he says... the questions are really good today, by the way, guys. I really like these questions. It comes from Jack Little, and he says, do you think corruption is more widespread than assumed in football, and do you think it will affect the World Cup?
I imagine like corruption has already affected the World Cup, like with the whole human rights breaching in Qatar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Will it affect the World Cup on a widespread level that a majority of people will care about? No, absolutely not. Like I think most people, like, they even suspect that football is far more corrupt than we think. I just don't think that they care. Like I think corruption is allowed to continue because of apathy towards the subject. That's what I feel.
I'd probably agree with everything you just said, to be honest. I'd agree with every single thing. And I can't believe these match stats, man. Look at this.
Yeah.
16 shots, 11 on target.
I am everything that people hate about FIFA right now.
I know. I had a game. In the last episode, my subscribers would have seen a game where Mignolet made like 20 saves, and it's happening again. It's ridiculous. And I lost that game 2-1, so don't you fucking beat me again.
Ah, come on. We can do this.
The next question is from... who should I go with? Let's go with Tammy B, and she says... Yes, she, guys, remember this day.
Wow.
She says, if you didn't do YouTube, what career path would you go down? Which we've kind of spoken a little bit about.
I'm just thinking, wow, a girl. Like what? Just as a sidetrack question before I answer that one or attempt to or whatever, do you know what your percentage for female viewers is?
I've actually got a couple that I know of. Like,
really?
Yeah. I think I've got 3 I can think of right now.
Fucking hell.
This is just fucking ridiculous now. There's a couple I can think of offhand, and one of her names is oh god, I've forgotten her name. Just
wow.
quick answer the question.
Someone special, huh? Yeah, mine is like 9.8%, and every time I see that, my first thought is like, wow, 9.8% of my subs are fucking liars. But I don't know. You answer the question first.
Okay. Well, again, I just want to reiterate, YouTube is not my. Oh, you don't. You fucking. Yes.
Peno, ref.
Just stop with your lies. I should reiterate that YouTube is not my job, and it probably, well, I'm not going to say it probably never will be, but there's a good chance it never will be. But what I'll say is that I probably would have tried. I'm going to sort of rephrase the question to, you know, what sort of realistic job would you have gone down to if you didn't spend more time on YouTube? Because let's face it, if I didn't do YouTube, I would probably be in employment right now.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have a financial gain at all. And I think I probably would just be in some kind of like retail, like service assistant job, like working in like Debenhams or whatever, like serving people their fucking expensive scarves for no reason. And that's all they sell, actually, expensive scarves.
Yeah.
And
they don't even have internet access on them or anything. They're just fucking scarves.
That's probably what I'd be in, and yeah, I mean, I guess what I'll say is that I'm just glad that YouTube has, you know, worked out for me a little bit better than it was doing a few months ago, because now I can actually classify this as a part-time job, you know. So
yeah.
Anyway, do you have an answer, or do you want to ignore this girl?
No, I want to answer it, but it's so hard, like, because in a perfect world where I'm
In a
allowed to do whatever I
perfect
want
world.
before I go into YouTube or before
Yeah.
I like. I mean, YouTube isn't a career, like even nearly a career for me. But
Mm.
I would have loved to have gone to university and studied English and became a novelist, but I don't think that's a realistic one either because it also requires a gamble on my part and it also requires a level of ability at an art form that I really have no experience in other than as an observer, like when it comes to reading, obviously. So I don't really know if I can say that because I don't know how good I would be at it. But I guess that's kind of the same with everything as well. So I don't know. Like that would have been my dream job, and I think I might have attempted to pursue it, or at least something that could lead into it, or something I could use the same skill set for, like journalism. Or I'd love to be a music journalist. I feel like I can
Mm.
definitely do that. Like if there's anything I'm good at, it's talking about what music I like and what music I don't like. So I feel like I
Yeah.
could have done that. So maybe that'll be my answer actually.
That's
Fucking
it.
hell, man! You could have caught that easily.
I am quitting life. This is
Stupid
ridiculous.
goalkeeper. He could have just caught it easily though.
Well, yeah, but maybe. He was
No.
going backwards though.
Yeah, but he's a dickhead, man. Fuck off.
Ah, just shoot!
Yeah, keep doing that all day. I can handle it. Hey, as of
Hate
now, you've never
every
beaten me
single
at
thing.
FIFA 14.
I know, it's ridiculous. Anyway, the next question comes from, I'm not going to say his name because it's set up to try and trick me into saying a swear word, but he says, what do you think people would say about you at your funeral?
Gee, he's dead. I don't know.
I can't believe he was that ugly.
No, that is a. In order to answer that question, you have to break a barrier that's. You have to, like, break down a big wall of modesty
Mm.
that I'm not really willing to do without having thought about it before. Like, I really can't be dealing with thinking about what. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I do.
I know, like, all my ex-girlfriends would say he was a great lover. No, I don't know. I honestly, I won't answer that because it's kind of uncomfortable to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh my
fucking
god,
hell,
this is
mate.
ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous.
This is nuts.
Scripting.
I can't even believe that it feels like a dream that I haven't conceded yet.
This is actually ridiculous. I don't know. I think the question will probably be, the answer, what people will say is just that he was an alright person, but he was also a bit of a dick sometimes.
I think that applies to everybody, though.
Yeah, but,
Oh.
thank God. If you would have won this game in injury time, I would have stopped the series. Anyway, I'm going to defend this corner before I get to the next question.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
My sources
really.
say differently.
Oh, look at that header. Come on, get the ball away.
Ref,
I'm
that's
not
a
losing
handball
this game.
penalty. What? Yes,
Why are you giving
absolutely.
him a free kick? He's
Definite
playing
free
the
kick.
advantage. He is playing the advantage. Don't you dare score from this.
Oh,
thank
it was on
God.
target.
Thank God. I
Alright.
can't believe this finished 0-0.
Penos.
Right, anyway, the next question says, it's from JJ Banks, and he says, what do you think is the best medicine for depression? Do you think pot works? Is that like a pot, like a flower pot?
Yeah, no, yeah, a flower pot. Personally, no, but I don't think I don't think it would be a good thing for depression, because I think if you're, like, depression can lead to obvious lack of motivation and things like that, and I feel like if you smoke weed, you're more likely to just chill and relax, and if you're not a motivated person, it can just help increase the general, lack of motivation and relaxation and just constant state of nothingness that you feel when you're depressed. So, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. As for what's the best medicine for it, like, that's really dependent on the person, isn't it? Yes!
Oh, you're a dickhead. I can't believe I'm going to lose this game.
If you do, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous because I can't score penalties at all. I actually cannot score penalties. It's scientifically proven that I can't score penalties.
Going back to the what's the best medicine for depression, what I really like and appreciate, I dived that way, you dick face. I really am interested in like artistic stuff and creative things, and things like music and poetry and reading and literature and movies and all of that. They all help me get through it. Just appreciating someone else's creation can be an incredibly rewarding thing sometimes. and that's what I would say, or even attempting your own creation and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of. I'm not really sure what my answer would be. Fuck this fucking game!
I'm just too good.
I took about 24 shots and your goalkeeper saved 25 of them.
I cannot believe that I won that game.
That's actually ridiculous. That's 2 episodes in a row. Like, the last episode, like, Mignolet was the best goalkeeper in the world.
Look at all the goals in the 120th minute. That's so
Scripting.
scripted. God damn it!
That's actually ridiculous.
You should screenshot that and put it on. No, actually don't, because then people will know what happens before they watch the game.
Oh, yeah,
but it would be a really good tweet if you just tweeted that. What the fuck at EA Sports?
But that's fucking ridiculous. That's 2 episodes in a row. I mean, look at these stats when I actually get to the screen. 21 shots, 14 on target, and your keeper saved all of them. And the shots on target, most of them were from inside the area as well, or just outside it. Only 2 were from proper range. That's pathetic. That's actually pathetic.
I know.
I'm glad that everyone enjoyed this episode and is going to click the like button to make me feel better.
I think that's the only thing. If you care about Docklanders, I think you should like the video.
Otherwise, there will be a suicide note left on my dad's table. Happy New Year's. Dad, I'm dead now. Blame the game. No, seriously.
Fuck, you can't just transition from that to... No, but seriously, like...
But no, yeah, like, thanks. This is hard because you always complain about my negativity, but this is like, how am I supposed to be positive after that? That's pathetic.
You should just be like, wow, like, I got 66% shot accuracy. God, that's amazing. My opponent only had 55%.
Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Don't forget, I forgot to ask for likes at the beginning, didn't I?
You're doing the intro after this part.
Oh yeah, thanks for being good at remembering what I said before we came on air.
Stop saying on air.
If you can just hit like 300 likes, I'm sure you guys can do that because you're my favourite subscribers in the world, and
you're also his only subscribers.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, if you could hit the like button, if we can get 300 likes, I'll upload some career mode today, later on tonight, around, I don't know, 7 PM, 6 PM UK time. And also, don't forget to check out El Dinero. He's a cunt for beating me on FIFA for 2 games in a row, and he also does career mode, so...
I am a cunt, though.
Yeah, but no, definitely check him out, because he's doing an Everton career mode, and I'm really, really enjoying it. It's getting a good fan base right now, and he's also about to sign Bakali, so...
I'm going to sign Bakali and every other player with really high potential that nobody else ever signs, but mainly Bakali.
Yeah, Anthony Marshall up top as well.
Yeah. No, is it not Martial?
Hey, funny. Yeah, okay, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and goodbye.
Thanks for having me, by the way.
That's fine.
Yeah, sweet. Fuck this.